All aboard. I'm Kelly Jack. This is How Not to Game with Kelly Jack on the Dyfed Rex channel. And Kelly Jack is the gaming persona, handle, whatever, the guy whose face is Dyfed Rex. Alright, we've settled that. We're back for Pak64. Simutrans Pak64 Germany. And it's time to see if we can turn it around the way we turned around Pak128 yesterday. Though there are some issues still in 128, and I think it'll be our Friday game, as we've had no comments about which game we're doing on Friday. And no, Chase the Cats is not a option. The FPOF often disappear for large chunks of the day, thankfully. There's usually one or two floating around the yard at any given time, but I'm trying to see where we're at. Finances still deep in the negative. Alright, let's see what we can begin doing. We had turned things around, though. Hadn't we? Yeah, I think we had. Yeah, this is the version, I think, that's got everything squared away. It is time to upgrade vehicles, though. Again, checking that. We don't really have much in the way of upgrades yet, being only $18.99, and we don't have in our list. So yes, we do have a list of all. What's our next rail vehicle? Next rail vehicle to come into play is the BR38 and the ET 184.0. I'm not certain I want to go with the electric right away. We also have the PRT 13, which is pricey. Yeah, Steam gets pricey here. It's designed to shift you to electric on the per kilometer price. So we will probably shift to electric at some point. It's just that electric is so pricey for infrastructure. Now, one thing I do know is the Steam guy comes real soon, and we've got the electrics out on the trams, and I'm thinking about upgrading a couple of my trams. Let's take the speed up like we like to do. Remember, in German, if you're using the base set, comma increases instead of decreases the time speed. Period is the decrease instead of the increase. It's backwards from the other versions. You know, I could start building bridges here, but I like the ferries. It's fun. Trying to see where else we can run a ferry. I don't think there's any other spots left. Stream. Ooh, we can drive a river up to, all the way up to Lincoln. Interesting. That's very interesting. I'll think about this for a little bit longer, and we'll try to decide. I am going to be right back. I got to go grab my coffee. Can't do this without coffee. All right. So Lincoln's kind of a place that I hadn't built up yet. And looking at it, folks do start to want traveling to our bigger towns. So, and definitely want to get over to the sawmill. Okay. So we need to get people over to the sawmill. How do I want to get them over to the sawmill? First, I'm doing something really fun here. Okay, close landscaping, close halts. Shipping. Oops, road shipping. Halt. Wharf. Wharfs are not the kind I want. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I did something stupid. So I should have done this. Blast the road there. Oh, he has to be on this kind. Nope. Has to be on a lake. Okay. Darn. So we would have to create a pool. And in German, you can't create water. Oh well, I was really hoping to do a river ferry, but that's not in the cards. Okay. Well, over here we're going to put in a garage right there. Get our coach going. Start moving people around town. And now we'll start linking up this community. It is nice to have that station size preset. Go back over to main dispatch. And let's see here. Something that goes fairly good. Fairly cheaply. And let's see, Exeter got room. Ooh. Dicey, but we can do it still. Exeter's just got the room if you do it the right way. at the station. Okay, we're gonna do 10 and 20. Nah, 10 and 10 for right now. I really just don't see us getting flow initially. Alright, so there's the Lancer. Can't start yet because we haven't hooked him in. Alright, we need to consider a couple of spots for... There we go, like this. And then, despite my policy of not messing with things, there we go. Remove rail. And we've got the Lincoln Lancer going. And now we're going to get the cheapest one I can find. Because this is just over to there. For workers. The lumberman launcher, yeah. And it's going to take forever for that to take and fill up over at Exeter, so we'll see how it goes. I'm Callie Jack. Have a better day than I'm having.